Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review, and today's review is going to be on Robots in Disguise, Warrior Class, Optimus Prime. Now, I promise, unlike my previous video, G2 Sure Shot, this guy is in fact called Optimus Prime in all regions. So, yeah. Now, Warrior Class is pretty much Robots in Disguise's version of Deluxe Class. So this guy is pretty much deluxe sized. So having a look at the figure, as you can see, this guy incorporates both the truck section and the trailer into the entire robot. So you don't need to worry about the trailer coming apart and splitting into a base. This guy's transforms into both the truck and the trailer combined, pretty much. Having a look at the actual figure, we can see the detail on the side. We got a bit of blue here, which leads into some red here. The back, yeah, this is clearly just the legs. Here we have the other side. Here we have the actual truck section. These bits are meant to be the smokestacks. Here we have the windows. Here we have the grille and headlights. And on top, here we have the little scan badge thing for the RID app, which I don't think is around anymore, unfortunately. So this thing is useless now. But back in the day, you could scan this into a little app game for a short time, which is pretty cool. And the underneath, which has the robot chest showing, bits of the head showing. Most importantly, we have this entire gap here. Yeah, we've got this entire gap section, if you can see that. So that's definitely a complaint there. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this figure in its vehicle mode. Now, for comparison, here he is with the other RID Prime that I have. Well, RID 2015 Prime I have. Titan Changer Prime, and we can see that this guy is definitely better painted. I mean, this guy's bigger, but this guy's more painted. You can see that. Now, I'll give the Titan Changer Prime a bit of credit because this one has less, well, robot junk underneath, but it still doesn't help the fact that this guy doesn't have as much paint as the Warrior Class version. Well, that's pretty much it for the truck mode, so let's have a look at the robot mode, eh? Well, to start, take these little side flaps and push them down like so, so we have all these wheels together. Split the legs, if you can. There we go. Turn the entire figure around at the waist. Take this entire bit, split that. Take the robot head. There we go. Move the arms down. And unpeg them from the shoulders. And then with these bits, you actually rotate them forwards. And, well, that's pretty much it. Here's Prime in his robot mode, and, well, that's definitely a cool transformation. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting the other Prime transformed for his comparison later on. That's definitely a unique transformation that not many other Primes have. I mean, how many other Primes have the front of the truck split into the arms? I mean, the only other Prime I know that does that is Cybertron Prime. I can't think of any others. Well, Star Convoy as well, but aside from this guy, Star Convoy, and Cybertron Optimus Prime, I can't think of any others. But yeah, the robot mode is actually really cool. So if we have a 360, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Prime robot modes. Because for such a, well, not small figure, but for a figure of this size class, it definitely does a lot for its size class. I mean, having a look at the head sculpt, yeah, but that's definitely Prime head sculpts, especially because it has his face plates, because he knows to wear a face mask. So, not much else to say. Normally he has a little axe thing that could plug into his arm, but I don't have that. Well, let's have a look at the articulation. The heads can move side to side. Thanks to the transformation, you can look up. The arms can move. I guess he could technically T-pose, although it's in a sort of weird way, where the shoulders also move. So technically he can T-pose. For the actual arms, they're on ball joints, so they can move, and they can swivel. Thanks to the transformation, he's got a waist joint. The legs can move forwards. Can move back. Can do the splits. He's got some thigh rotation. And he's got a knee bend. So this guy's actually pretty poseable, which is amazing. And finally, here he is with Titan Changer Prime, which is a much bigger, well, figure, so. Yeah, that's definitely a difference right there. But well, that's pretty much all I have to say about Warrior Class Prime. Complaints? Well, I can't really think of any complaints. I mean, one complaint is the head's rotation is a bit limited, pretty much just limited to here, and here because of the mouth plate. But aside from that, well, I can't really T-pose that well either, but aside from those two complaints, I can't think of any other. So, do I recommend this figure? Well, definitely. I love this figure so much. He's got an interesting transformation. His vehicle mode is definitely cool looking. And, well, this is definitely one of the best Prime figures I've had in my collection so far. Although, well, my Prime collection isn't even scratching the surface. So, that's just me speaking. But this is one of my favorite Prime figures. So yeah, I definitely do recommend this guy. Now, this guy also was recolored in black as Nemesis Prime in the Japanese version of RID, which I think was called Adventure. So if you're a huge Nemesis Prime / Black Convoy / Scourge collector, then you have the option of that figure, although it might be a bit more rare. But no matter what mold it is, I definitely recommend this figure. I mean, as I said, the transformation's cool. He's really posable, and he just looks really good on your shelf. And he's a better option than that Titan Changer Prime I was showing in the comparison. So yeah. Well, this has been my review on Warrior Class Optimus Prime, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.